Hello lovely people once again. It's your girl Bridget Achieng, live on official Bridget Achieng on YouTube. So today I'm talking about my pregnancy, journey and delivery. Honestly, it caught me by surprise when I got pregnant, and I took like 4 different tests, and the last one, the 5th one, I had to go to the hospital to confirm because that took me by surprise. It just came like when I least expected. God decided, hey you girl, I'm gonna bless you with a baby. Yeah, and this is the time. You wanted a baby before you're 30, so yeah. Basically through my pregnancy, it was just a learning experience all through. Alafu kuna vitu mingi hata ukienda hospitali hautaambiwa. No one will tell you ati there's this, do that, Bridget did this like this. It was mingi I used to learn by myself, because I hear pregnancies are different for everybody. Even the doctor was telling me your first baby won't be like the second baby. What your first baby, the way your first baby is behaving now and the way your second baby will behave is totally different. It's a different experience for actually both of the kids. As it is now, I am missing my pregnancy. I miss carrying. I miss when Sekani was inside the womb. When he was inside the womb, I wanted him to be out. But all in all, I'm so happy. This day I can be able to tell God, Father, I bless you. I have a son. I can see him. I stare. I cry. I carried Sekani for almost 42 weeks. So normally, unafaa kuzaa ukiwa 30 to 37 weeks to at least 38 weeks, 39. Oh, kufikisha 40, unaenda 41 weeks now. That's not something else. So me, my baby nilimbeba more than the date that's supposed to be. That was one. Secondly, the last days he had an umbilical cord on his neck, which I had to go for an emergency CS. But I mean, because it was you know what, let's not rush it because I want to give birth normal. I want to feel the experience, you know. Because when you give birth to CS, people tend to think that you chose the easy way. There is no easy way in giving birth. With CS, you are at higher risk of even losing your life and getting paralyzed for life. Because first of all, hiyo shindano unadungwa kwa mgongo. I think it's epidural. Hiyo shindano, it can either make or break your entire life. And let me tell you, mine was a bit different because nilikuwa napanda these stairs na swing because I knew I'm gonna give birth normal. I used to do everything like how a woman, I think every woman wants to give birth normal. I think my friends in the UK tell me, in UK, not many people want to give birth normal abroad. Many people want to go through CS, ukimaliza wanafungwa tumbo, wanakuwa na flat tummy. But now for our case here, mine was very different because I didn't want CS, but because I wanted to see my son, singebeba mtoto 9 months na hiyo stress yote, then you know, then I cannot be able to see my baby. So mine was an emergency CS. I went for the first scan. Mtoto alikuwa sawa. Every other thing was okay. Even that time he didn't have an umbilical cord on his neck. Second time it was okay. I used to go for several scans. I was just scared because one of my friends lost the baby and she was very close to me. We used to chill together. She used to come to my house. We eat together, and I was so scared that mine too, it will be like that. Me too, your paranoia, fear, you know, I don't want anything to go wrong. I want to see my baby. I can't have gone through all this and then not see my baby. Kulala ni shida. This one is for every woman. You don't know to, ukilala left, unasikia uko sawa. Ukilala right, unasikia uko sawa. Me, I'm just people who used to sleep with my tummy right from childhood. So you can imagine the trauma. So I had to change my positions of sleeping. The cravings, my God. I used to go to Toy to buy chips, by the way, you guys. I used to go to Toy Primary. There's a mama who makes chips there. Sikuwa nataka chipo ya nini big square, ya, you know. Sikuwa nataka chipo ya Java, chipo ya wapi, nilikuwa nataka tu chipo ya Toy Market. And once I eat that chips, I feel like my whole life is okay. Nilikuwa napenda ice cream. So cravings come, by the way. And you'll just know when as month goes by, utajua tu cravings zako, you know. I used to go to the hospital. My worst experience sana when I was pregnant is the part where I had to go to the hospital by myself. Unafika usi check up, unaona kila mtu ni couple. couple, mtu ako na chali yake, kila mtu ako na bwana yake, it for okay, I'll be with my friend, but kuna tuyo unata watu nikaa wanadu wako tu watu wa kawaida, boy wake na kaboy wa kawaida na demu yake bata kwa hapa demu yake. That was my lowest point when I was pregnant. Sia kwenda usingi nilikuwa nasikia can't die. I didn't like your point, but I came to realize you know what, your story is not like any other person's story. Your story is different. Your journey for pregnancy is different from any other person. So when we went for several scans, and the third scan still sekani had an umbilical cord, nikaomba Mungu hii wiki moja, because the doctor was telling me, can you go and get the baby out? Nikasema hapana, let me wait, let me pray. Ama labda alikuwa amecheza tu akajilock, itatoka. Mtoto wako na umbilical kwa shingo, and my only option was left with either do CS ama nisipate mtoto wangu. I was not gonna risk pushing. Niyo pushing lazima ningeindusiwa for starter. Niindusiwe mtoto wako na umbilical cord. I was just imagining sasa nimeindusiwa alafu anze uko kujilock and then I lose my baby. I was not going to risk it. So wow, so I had to go for the cut. But my bags were packed anyway. I was just ready. And anyway, this is not what I wanted. And then when you're going to give birth through CS, you need to at least have money, some money on you. Because you see, after that, you need a good nanny. You need people who will take care of you. You need out. And me, I was taking it all as a joke. Me, sikuwa najua ni serious. I was just talking with my boss, and I was like, you know what? Mimi hata naenda choose the CS. And now my boss told me, do you think it's that easy? When you wait for CS, first of all, you need someone to sign for you. Like I didn't take it seriously. I just sinaenda kuzana narudi home. As much as I was scared, of course I was going for a cut, and then the stories people tell you, the untold stories. When we got there, because now apparently my boss had to take me because I needed someone to sign my papers because my mom was not feeling well. So I needed someone to come sign for me. My friends were not close, and of course I couldn't let my house help sign for me. But if she was the last person who was there, why not? So I stayed without food from 9 p.m. niliingia hospitali 10 p.m. 10 p.m. toka 10 p.m. mpaka the next day. Sekani luckily came at 11 in the morning. That is the time. After that I ate 6 p.m. And before all this, my friend, first of all, when I get theater, the doctors, they're even smiling. Me, I'm feeling like I'm going to die. Nimeshaomba maombi zangu zote. Niko tu like I'm either living here with my baby, or my baby lives here alone, or I live here alone, or we live here together. I even went now on Instagram and I was just writing, guys, pray for me. And it's so funny that I just realized, that's the time I realized, wow, people really love me. My DM was getting full. That's the first time I've ever received a lot of DM all at once, and everyone was in prayers. And I was entering that theater, I felt like I have people on my side. Nilikuwa naingia peke yangu, but I felt like I have squad that is following me, and they are praying for me. Thanks to Dr. Leon, by the way. Mary Immaculate is one of the best hospitals. Because then again, I didn't have millions, so I couldn't go to a very gisty hospital. Because they were like, hi Bridget, you get back to Mary Immaculate. To me, it was one of the best hospitals I would advise anyone today to go to. They didn't overcharge me, their rates were good, and then the fact that those doctors pray in the morning before they even enter theater. They pray for every woman who comes when anaenda kuzaa. You just feel at home. Their services are good. It's not an old gisty hospital, but everything, doctor, nurses, from the cleaners to the the department, everyone was good, And I gave birth to baby sekani. I couldn't go to the toilet for like 3 or 4 days. I have a wound hapo kwa tumbo, siwezi kutembea. I can't bend. I ended up being clean. You need people who will be there with you. Trust me. I think this is the time I knew you need to respect women. You just need to love your mom. You just need to respect someone called a woman. It's not easy for you to just be brought to this world. My baby used to cry at night. Mimi naumwa huko na kidonda. My house girl also is crying. We don't know where to start from and to end from. This was before my shosho could come and help me with any other thing. but trust me, it was not easy. My nights were long. I developed eye bags, which are still even there, and the fact that I could not even go to the washroom, that now was another worst thing for me. Mtoto wangu alikuwa na colic. She still has colic, but not as before. Now it's controlled because I know what to use. I know the drugs used for anti-colic. Going to the toilet was a problem. I had to go to the chemist that time. Nimezaa najikaza kwenda kama yaya kubai dawa, as in, But for this one, I want to thank Patricia. Patricia Roche was the best thing. She drove from her house in Karen 5 in the morning, because now we did not sleep the whole night and the baby was still crying 5 in the morning. The whole night at Ujalala. She had to come tell me what to buy because she's had done a surgery before. Lydia brought me a breast pump, and today we are good. I can pump for sekani milk. Basically, it is quite a journey when you're pregnant and you see your baby and you give birth. All these things are quite an experience. I've used iodine for my wound, and today I can say to sit down boldly, Livy, we thank God, because I am healed. Thank God my house help is also having 2 kids, so it was a bit easy for me, because she was helping me with the baby, and she's still helping me with the baby. A good nanny is paramount when you give birth. That one I would say for free. So guys, thank you so much for everyone who stood by me, and that is my birth experience. I can't say really everything, but those ones that I've said were the height of it all. But in case any new mom wanna ask me something, or if for those who are going to watch the video and they don't have babies, trust me, you need people around you. It's not a walk in the park, and also it's not hard as they say. Getting your body back, snapping back. For me, I think because sekani breastfeeds a lot, it has been easy for me to get my body back. So pole pole inaenda. There's no hurry, because you need to eat to feed the baby. Yeah, let's walk this walk together. I love you guys. Continue subscribing, and I love you.